gym. I'm going to be trying something different today that I have not done in a very long time. And that is, I'm going to take a pre-workout. I'm going to see like what that does to like my pump and my workout. I've already been fasted like 16 hours. So technically a pre-workout is definitely going to break the fast, but I'm not concerned about that at this point because I'm already, I've had a sufficient fast. And if the benefits of taking the pre-workout, can, if it can help improve my workout, then I literally just got the last jar of peanut butter. Every time I share with you, the store ends up running out of what I get. So maybe I'm going to stop sharing. All right, now I can't find pork rinds. What is going on, people? Well, you guys, they did not have pork rinds, but I did get the last jar of peanut butter. I did get a couple of other things that are amazing finds that I have recently started purchasing. So I'm going to share that with you guys. So stay tuned. When I get home, I will share. I wasn't even going to do a haul for you guys, but there is a small little handful of things that I have recently got at Sprouts that are some new goodies. And I love to share new goodies, and I just can't believe I just recently discovered these couple of things. So I'm going to show you just all right, you guys. First up is this Cocoa Yo, which is like a dairy-free yogurt. And it has billions of probiotics in it and live cultures. This is a vanilla flavor. It has really good stats, but even more so than the stats was the flavor. It's slight hint of coconut, but not super coconutty. But I just absolutely love the flavor, and I was completely shocked by it actually, because I have seen this many, many times when I went to Sprouts. I never thought to pick it up, but it tastes excellent. So I definitely recommend it. That was a really good new discovery. The next thing that I picked up at Sprouts, which I have never done before, was recently, and not on this trip, this is one I've already been eating from, but is their chicken salad from the deli. It's really tasty, has really good macros, and I've been really enjoying that as like a quick lunch. This is a new item. It's almond dip, so it has an almond base, and it has also really good macros. This particular flavor is jalapeno lime. They have 3 different flavors, and I like to get dips like this, not just for like chips, but I like to use them as like a dipping sauce for protein. So it kind of dresses up your protein a little bit, and as long as it has good macros, it's just, something you can dip your chicken or your steak in. So that's why I got that. I've talked about this before, but I will say it again. The Santa Cruz organic peanut butter is absolutely the best peanut butter on the market. Only 2 grams of net carbs for 2 tablespoons and 1 gram of sugar. So really good stats and very tasty. I like the crunchy, light roasted. This was the last jar at Sprouts, so I think I've been sharing it a little too much. The other thing I recently tried that's available at Sprouts are these tortillas from Siete. They're almond flour tortillas. And again, I was completely shocked at how much I loved them. What I love about it is the texture. It's like a light, flaky texture when you put it on a skillet with a little bit of butter. It just has a really good texture. You can easily make tacos, that's what I've been having, or you can roll it up and make taquitos. Really good, excellent ingredients. Definitely recommend them. I've heard about them for so long, and I eat their chips. Never tried these until recently, but I was very pleasantly surprised. And last but not least, let's discuss this. This right here is bread. The brand is called Chompies, and the reason why I'm sharing it as part of my Sprouts haul is because Sprouts all over the United States will now be carrying Chompies starting September 15th. So you'll be able to buy not only their sliced bread, but their hamburger buns in the stores. You will not have to order them online. Until now, you've only been able to get this online. This is by far the best low-carb bread I have tried. It's high protein, has excellent stats. Only 66 calories per slice. And I have really been enjoying sandwiches lately. I have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've been having chicken salad sandwiches, you name it, because this bread is so good and it really helps my protein goals. As you know, I'm doing a really protein-focused macro breakdown right now. So yeah, I've been really enjoying my food. So I just wanted to share. Those are some great new finds at Sprouts. If you have a Sprouts near you, I would head over there and pick up some of these goodies. So here is meal one. I've got a caffeine-free Diet Coke and some Quest chips with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich measured out. So keep that in mind. I always measure out that that peanut butter. And then I've got my day support from Total Human. This is like my supplementation needs. It contains my omegas and my electrolytes and other immune support. Highly recommend on it. I've been using it for about a year now, and it comes in 2 packets. This particular packet here, I will leave here, and I will have this before I head to bed. I am back at my desk, just getting the rest of my work done for the day. And I just wanted to show you guys this. This is kind of like what I've been having as my nightly treat. What I love about these is just they have 21 grams of protein, and I'm really focused on protein right now and getting in that 1-in-1 protein ratio, which for me is like 120 grams, right? So it's a gram of protein for every pound of body weight. And so it can be difficult, especially with my current caloric intake, which I'm at a 20% deficit right now. So I'm trying to simultaneously lean out and put on muscle and just seeing how that's going. So I'm kind of experimenting with myself. Definitely have felt great in the gym on the higher protein protocol. And I've done high protein for a while, but not this much protein. And I'm allowing myself more carbs, which is the biggest difference that I'm doing differently now than I've done before. Significantly more carbs. And I'm allowing myself basically enough carbs, or as much carbs as I can, while still maintaining ketosis most of the time. And as you can see by my levels, like these were my fasted levels today, this morning, that's basically where they've been at. I have been maintaining a 1.0 ketone levels with really stable blood sugar, even consuming that many carbohydrates. So it's really giving me a lot of extra energy in the gym. So it's like I have glycogen, and then when the glycogen runs out, I've got ketones. And so it's been really effective for me so far. I can definitely tell a difference in terms of the intensity of my workouts. I've been way more focused on weightlifting rather than cardio. I've only been doing low intensity, steady state cardio, 20 minutes as like a warm up, and then I get right into my weights and I do like an hour of weights. So I'm going to be following this protocol for the rest of the year and see where I get. You know, you can't expect to make changes to something like your macros and your workouts and then overnight you're going to see change. It takes time. And so I'm going to give it a good amount of time. I'm going to give it the rest of the year. It's going to ride me out through the holidays. Plan on staying consistent through the holidays as I usually am. And then we'll see where we're at the beginning of the year. See if I want to switch things up or if I'm happy with the results. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. But it has been nice getting a little more flexibility. Now, keep in mind, the cool thing about when you add in carbohydrates,
you can quickly pull the carbohydrates back and see change immediately. So for example, I'm not to say that even though I plan on doing this protocol through the end of the year, not to say that at different points in time over the next few months, I might not pull carbs back for a few days just to lean out and look kind of like tight and toned for an event or for a trip or something like that. That's the cool thing when you're dealing with carbs. If I pull carbs today, so today is like a Wednesday, if I decided Thursday and Friday to pull back my carbs, by Saturday morning I would kind of look shredded, because your body releases water when you stop those carbohydrates. So when you keep yourself at, which is where I'm at a kind of a maintenance weight, it's easy to do little tricks to make overnight changes. So that's not realistic for everybody. Those are the types of things that you can do once you are pretty lean or you're at like your maintenance weight. So I do have some tricks up my sleeve. Like if I ever have, say I have like a vacation coming up or something like that, I'll do some things to quickly lean out, which is I did before my Cabo vacation. If you were following along with that, you would have seen that. But right now I definitely feel like I'm holding more water because of the additional carbohydrates, but I'm in ketosis. So it's been going pretty well. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update, get a lot of questions regarding that. Just keep in mind, guys, the macros I share with you are macros that are for me. I do not recommend just taking those macros and trying them on yourself. Chances are you will not be successful on them. There's a lot of factors that go into it. My history, my total daily energy expenditure, my just my goals, where I'm at in my weight loss journey, my fat adaptation. So keep in mind, you shouldn't be utilizing someone else's macros without some guidance, because you may not have success. And I would hate for some of you guys to watch this video and try to plug those in and follow them and then get mad at me because they're not working for you. If you need my guidance or want a customized plan that's for you, feel free to click the link in the description box, because I can definitely help you. I am a keto coach. But I'm just here on YouTube sharing my experience and what works for me. And the things that you see me do may not be what I'm recommending for my clients to do. And I have, at any given time, a good handful of clients, and they're all doing something different, following different macros, eating different types of foods, having different restrictions or different carb intake, everything different, because it's not a one size fits all approach. So important to keep that in mind. I always like to preface that, because when I show you guys my macros, I always get a little nervous that someone's going to take those and use them and they're not going to be the right macros for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Happy to help you guys. Comment below. I respond back to comments all the time. So if you have any questions about your particular situation, happy to help you out. Otherwise, I'm going to get back to work. I've got check-ins to do, and then I'm going to put my dinner together. This is dinner. I've got the siete almond flour tortilla with 4 ounces of ground beef, 50 grams of avocado, 4 egg whites, some pork cracklings, and yeah, that's dinner. And I have some cheese on this tortilla. I don't know if you can see it. And then I used about a teaspoon of butter to toast the tortilla. I just wanted to show you guys this stuff. I'm gonna have just a couple of little bites, because it is so good. And this is excellent for gut health, and just, because it's got the probiotics. So if you have any issues with digestion or your gut health or bloating, something like this is going to be excellent. And it really does help that it tastes amazing too. So it has like a hint of vanilla and a hint of coconut, along with the tanginess that Greek yogurt has. You guys, it's so good. All right, you guys, that concludes another full day of eating. Here are the macros that I hit for the day. I haven't actually ate the Quest bar yet, but I'm going to conclude this video so I can work on it and get it uploaded for you guys. So the macros you see here on the screen are including the Quest bar and the meals that you saw. It doesn't include the couple little spoonfuls I just had of the yogurt, though. Those are like a bonus. See, that's what happens. If you If you don't track it, then you think it doesn't count. Don't ignore that, because you shouldn't be doing that. That's actually a bad habit, but I usually don't do that. But I just wanted to show you guys the yogurt and see what happens when I do in the name of YouTube. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and tuning in, you guys. If you have any questions or need my guidance on anything, feel free to comment below. Happy to help. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell so that you get notified when I post more videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you again next time.